Hello everyone. Before this story begins, I would like to establish a trigger warning. This story does contain themes of suicide and suicidal ideation, as well as strong guilt related to both. I understand these topics may affect some people more than others, so please watch at your own discretion. Thank you. From Warren Beaufort to Eliza Ponchely. Subject: Hey there, Eliza, what's it like in your new city? I know, sorry. It's so cheesy, but I couldn't resist. You gotta admit the half rhyme is catchy, right? I couldn't get that song out of my head when I sat down to email you. It seems so weird to not just call, right? But I get it. You've got a lot going on, and I don't begrudge you for leaving your best buddy hanging for a little while. New move and all that. Oh, I loved the gift package you sent. The Godzilla t-shirt fits perfectly, and I love the art piece you commissioned. Not sure if it's meant to be a like-for-like shot of me, but the eyes are delightfully realistic. I'll hang it on my wall and put it by the dream catcher you made for me. Don't worry, I'm making notes of any dreams, just like you asked. Not sure how it factors into your inspiration at art school, but hey, if I get a percentage of the fee, I'm not complaining. So back to the subject line. Seriously, what's it like in your new city? I'm gonna make this earworm fit in your brain if it's the last thing I do. Call it my finder's fee. With love and junk, Warren. From Warren Beaufort to Eliza Ponchely. Subject: Hey there, Eliza, do you like a dream that's gritty? As promised, I'm going to continue getting this damn song into your head from my own. Like a weird Pokemon transfer or something. You remember those? With the link cables from Game Boy to Game Boy? God, we're getting old, Eliza. Soon we'll be 30, and then we'll be dead. It flies by so goddamn fast. It feels like yesterday when we were at Pravat's house party where Sarah Bunkerton and Macy Edwards got caught fooling around in Pravat's mom's bedroom, and you distracted everyone with a chug so intense that you projectile barfed over his kitchen counter. I swear, you are the definition of cutting off your nose to spite your face, but that's why we love you. Grown men can't barf as hard as you. I swear it's true. Hey, so I wanted to ask you about your last email. You said to not worry about the painting, and you know I'm the type of person where if you tell me not to do something, I'll do it. Remember the air horn incident in 6th grade? Well, this is kind of similar to that. Since you said that, I've noticed the painting watching me. I know it's an optical illusion and shit, but because it's me and it has my eyes, it's super unsettling to see it bearing down on me, scanning me as I maneuver around my apartment. Gives me the damn shivers. I moved it to my bathroom. I'd rather it watch me piss than sleep. Oh, and I've attached my dream log for last week, like you asked. I mean, it wasn't anything amazing. One dream involved me devouring every fluffy cloud I could find before smushing them between 2 planes like fucked up s'mores. And the other one, well, that one just had me in my old backyard, playing with you as a kid. But someone was watching us. I don't recall anything about them other than their whistle. A soft, lilting tune on the breeze, and a guitar in their hands as that damn song rang out. Slower, off-key, and more insidious. One of those moments where you forget the original intent of a song when scrutinizing it. And I remember he got to the chorus, and he started walking out of the darkness toward a single light fixture. Oh, what you do to me. Oh, what you do to me. Slow, methodical, unsettling. It makes my teeth hurt even now, but as soon as his skin touched the light, I woke up. Fucking weird, right? I don't know if it's your dream catcher, the painting and its bulbous eyes, or the fact that I began mixing Cheeto dust with my weed. Ooh. You know, probably the latter. With love, Cheeto dust and junk. Warren. From Warren Beaufort. To Eliza Ponchely. Subject: Hey there, Eliza, could you spare me a little pity? Eliza! God, sorry I didn't get the chance to reply for a week. It's been busy over here. The bathroom completely flooded, and I damn near smashed my head on the faucet when trying to take a damn shower. Lucky I have ungodly balance, right? But I did fall awkwardly and break my ankle. Fucking excruciating pain. As I dragged myself out of the bathroom and towards my phone, I swear that painting stared down at me, mocking me. But I'm willing to chalk that one up to extreme pain and a desire to blame someone other than myself, which, I know, is the story of my life. Anyway, your last couple emails caught me off guard. I'm glad you've gotten inspired enough to do another painting. I'm excited to get it, but what did you mean about my dreams linking to the real world? I heard they can be reflections of our daily concerns, but not that the things we dream can impact our world. You said you wanted to know more about that bad dream I had, and, as luck would have it, I had it again. I've attached the full log, but I know you're excited, so I'll summarize the main details. I was sitting on top of a big slide at our local park. We must have been maybe 10 or 11 years old. You were at the bottom and urging me to go down. It was dark. The sun was already hiding away behind the black clouds. Maybe it knew something I didn't? I put my hands on either side of the tube. The steel was freezing cold to the touch. And then I launched myself down through the slide. It was fast. Even in that imperceptible darkness, I knew it was fast. I felt sick as my body was whipped from side to side and tumbled overhead before crashing out the other side. But when I looked up, I wasn't in the park, and we weren't 10. I was outside my dorm campus area, in my pajamas and covered in scrapes and bruises. Something looked down at me and smiled before darting for the tree line. And then a light flashed in my face and I felt myself waking up. I'd been found by a security guard who'd seen me laying by the road outside our dorms. We chalked it up to sleepwalking. I still believe that, even if the shaking in my hands and the mounting anxiety of impending sleep tells me otherwise. But, Eliza, you didn't tell anyone where I was staying, did you? Call me when you have time. It's nice to chat like this, but hearing your voice or seeing your face would be comforting. I'm not sure I'm gonna sleep so well until I do. With love and sleep deprivation, Warren. From Warren Beaufort. To Eliza Ponchely. Subject: Hey there, Eliza, I've been feeling kinda shitty. Hey, I know it's only been a day and a half since my last email to you, but I'm struggling over here. I neglected to tell you about something, And it's been eating away at me ever since, especially since you've not replied. You know how I talked about earworms before? That I was determined to get it into your head as revenge? Well, that's only because of what happened in a dream, a while ago. I was paralyzed, one of those horrific old hag dreams I used to get. You know the ones, it's pitch black and all I can move are my eyes. Muscles don't respond and I may as well be limbless. A shadow moves into the room, eyes glinting and an ugly smile flashing in the small slither of light from the street lamp by my bedroom window. A decrepit, desiccated hag hobbles over to me and chokes the life out of me, watching with glee as the very air is sucked from my lungs, both by her gnarled fingers around my windpipe and the very energy she exudes from her body, as if the malice within her takes what little energy I have left. It is slow, painful. My lungs burn and my eyes feel as if they're bulging. I feel like death is patiently waiting to take me away every time. I don't even register the words leaving her mouth as I lapse into unconsciousness. An incantation, perhaps? God, I don't fucking know. Well, when I passed out for the third time, I came around still paralyzed, but with no hag. Instead, appearing in my doorway was you. Your face was shrouded, thanks to the light from the dorm halls bathing your back, but I knew it was you from the hair and the gaudy outfit. Only you would have the balls to dress like that, and I love you for it. But you didn't move towards me. Actually, you didn't move at all. You just sang that song. I can hear it even as I type it. But it was wrong. Slowed down, distorted, like a tape player had been worn down over time and the batteries were running dry. Your mouth opened, but the lips didn't move. It was fucking unnerving. And if I could have pissed myself, I would have. I don't know when you moved to loom over me, but you did. Your body bent at an unnatural angle and your face was inches from my own. And you just kept singing. You pointed to the dream catcher, gaze seemingly fixed on me, and you did not stop singing. Your mouth lay open, jaw locked in place like you had a speaker lodged in your throat and put it on repeat, features still blurred in the darkness. Something crawled out of your mouth and trailed onto my cheek as it crawled to my ear, slowly and with intent. And for a brief moment, I saw your neck, what was left of it. Who did this to you? And then I woke up. The song was still on repeat in my head. I've tried playing it off as a harmless night terror, but since we got back in touch, it's just been replaying in my head, over and over. Look, I haven't slept in 2 days and everything is beginning to feel weird. I don't want to go outside. I feel that painting is watching me, and that song, I can't get it out of my head. Call me, please. Warren. From Warren Beaufort. To Eliza Ponchely. Subject. Oh, this is killing me. Oh my God, this is killing me. Eliza, why won't you answer your phone? Why can't we talk? Is it the distance? Are you worried we're losing touch? 1,000 miles seems pretty far, but they've got planes and trains and cars. I'd walk to you if I had no other way. Fuck. I can't stop. Eliza, I've got so much left to say. If every email that I wrote to you would take your pain away, I'd send them all. And maybe then you'd never fall. And I could stand tall. Fuck, it hurts. Why does it hurt? The painting won't stop speaking to me. It's telling me that you're not here. Warren, I can promise you that by the time that we get through, the world will never ever be the same. And you're to blame. It's laughing. Why is it laughing? I never wanted this to happen. Eliza, I need you. Make it stop. I can't move without my body shaking from fright. I see you standing outside the window, waiting for me to sleep, and I can't hold it off forever. I know when I do, you'll haunt me. You'll punish me for what I did. You know the hold you have over me. So I need to break it. The only way I know how. It's what you do to me. Warren. From Warren Beaufort to Eliza Ponchely. Subject: Starry, starry night. Eliza, it's been a long year, hasn't it? I was found trying to hang myself in the communal area. My rafters weren't strong enough, and I planned it when the rest of the dorm was out. Fortunately, they'd seen the change in my behavior, and they'd come back not long after I'd kicked the chair out from under me. My lungs burned. My eyes felt like they were bulging out of my skull. Déjà vu, right? Anyway, I wanted to send one last email saying, I'm sorry. I've gotten better. I found a new song, and it is a quiet soundtrack to my life instead of an overbearing one. I started sending them in the first place in the genuine hopes you'd forgive me. I wasn't there the night things got too much for you, when you tried to find your inspiration in another life and kicked the chair out from under you, taking your life as lovers often do. I was busy. I brushed you off and thought it was a manic episode from a talented but depressive best friend and genius artist that I simply could not justify traveling 2,000 miles to get home for. I was wrong. I wasn't there when I got the news you'd attempted. I shut down for weeks out of shame and guilt. I was glad you'd made it, but I was so broken that I'd let my own weakness and selfishness supersede my duties as a best friend. That pain consumed me, and the song found its way to me, crawling into my ear with its mocking tones until I couldn't hear myself think, invading my dreams and tormenting me until my sanity crumbled. It took months of hard work, therapy, and self-love to get to a point where I could even get to the point of sitting down without breaking into pieces, let alone drafting this to you. My therapist has been amazing, as have my friends. They're all with me now, helping me finish this slowly but surely. To you, it's no time at all to see this in one sitting. To me, it's 5 weeks of painstakingly choosing my words and agonizing over their impact. I think the song, the painting, and the dream catcher were all amazing ways of connecting to you, but something was off about them, as much as the emails were. It took me months to accept that Eliza died during her attempt. That she never woke back up again. She found her inspiration elsewhere, it seems. So, of course, we reached the final part of this email. I didn't find that out until after my own attempt, when your final email urged me to join you and find my answers elsewhere. Where you told me how to do it, what it would take, and that, quote, together, we'd make it right. The paintings, the dream catcher, even the visits caught on campus CCTV. Yeah, that's right. They saw you looking in my window on that final night. Watching. Waiting. It all leads me to those last burning questions. Who have I been talking to? And what the fuck did you do to Eliza? A huge, huge thank you to all of my revenants and poltergeists. Evan Diaz, Razor Raptor, Baby Yoda, Calderin, Cheryl Meredith, Evil Toad, Gary, Imugi, Nathan Konerk, Rye Dandel, Spirit Father, and Steven Stevens. Your contributions are so appreciated, and thank you from the very bottom of my heart.